Jesse Lee. You can call me Boss Lee, or the People's Mentor, of course. And today I want to talk to you about International Women's Day. So this is obviously a global holiday, and it should be a global holiday, but I want to hit you with some statistics that I think are really, really important. I should have waited 15 seconds. My dog walker literally just got here, but that's okay. I want to talk to you about real life stuff that is going on in the world in regards to numbers, why I love network marketing, why I think it is the best thing ever for women, and we'll talk about obviously powerful women when it comes to this. So if you don't already know, there is still very much so a gender gap. And so this gender wage gap that exists in the world is very much so real. I personally experienced this when I worked in my final job before becoming a full-time entrepreneur, where I did find out that the man who had the exact same job as me with less qualifications than me did get paid more than me. And so that was a very much so waking up red alert for me. And maybe you've had a moment like that. If you have, you can throw like a yes in the comments below. I would just be curious to see if you've ever had any personal experiences in regards to a wage gap. But I have some statistics that I'm going to read, and then I'm going to talk about my love of network marketing and how it is great for women in particular. So 2.4 billion women around the world that are working age are not afforded equal economic opportunity, and 178 countries maintain legal barriers that prevent their full economic participation. In 86 countries, women face some form of job restriction, and 95 countries do not guarantee equal pay for equal work. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know this, but now you know if you don't already know. I don't know what's going on with my internet on Instagram. You can, of course, watch on YouTube, on TikTok, or on Facebook, because I know it's like a little bit crazy over here. Okay. Obviously, there is a major wage gap, and I will try to find out the exact percentage of that as I continue to read these statistics. I believe it is somewhere around 86 cents per dollar. So the average man in the exact same job makes $1. A woman makes 86 cents. So as you can tell, that is obviously not the same. Okay. That is not the same. And that is called a wage gap. Obviously you've probably heard about when it comes to maternity leave. This basically doesn't really exist in the United States of America, which is where I live. And I was going to say around the world, 118 economies guarantee 14 weeks of paid leave for mothers. More than half of the economies measured mandate paid leave for fathers, but the median duration is just 1 week. If you've ever been in America and had a child, it is very, very common for you pretty much to, you can take off 6 weeks, you can take off 8 weeks, but you're not going to get paid, which makes literally no sense. So at any rate, as I said, the wage gap is very obvious, very evident, very much so real. And that is something I think we need to talk about more, and why network marketing for me, in my opinion, is something that is so important for women to have access to. It is so important for women to know about, and it is so important for women to do. And so I want to talk more about the statistics there, because it is very much so real. So if you look at the normal global economy, it's just not equal across the board. Anybody who speaks from anything like, oh, you can get a job there, job here, job wherever, and there's going to be, equality, or they're going to say, oh, you get a car, oh, you get a company phone, oh, you get all this stuff. It's just not accurate. It's people speaking from random privilege, quite frankly. It's just not normal, just not statistically accurate. Thank you for sharing, by the way. I appreciate you guys. This is my nightly training. I'm not doing another one. So, all right. So the fact of the matter is the network marketing profession in and of itself is actually pretty young. We've only been around for 60 years or something like that. But even with that said, there were over $180 billion in sales around the world last year, with about 100 million distributors. And so unlike other professions, network marketing takes some notes over here. Unlike other professions in network marketing, the success is due largely in part to women. I'm going to go through some of these statistics because I think it's important for International Women's Day. So women, write this one down for anybody who needs to know, women make up about 75% of network marketers worldwide. So 75% of network marketers worldwide. My dogs are supposed to go on a walk and they're acting a little bit silly. Hey. They make up 75%. And it's not just the selling of the products, of course. Then you've got powerful recruiters. And we are able to really get rid of any gender myths of women not being able to excel at this. We are the best at this. And I'm going to go through why I think women are the best at this as well, because I think it's important. Obviously, I'm top earner in my company. Obviously, I'm one of the top earners in the entire world. I am the most influential person in network marketing. That's just hands down pretty much an undisputed fact at this point, right? So that makes me number one. So 25% of distributors worldwide being men, clearly is not the sole responsibility for the winning of network marketing and $180 billion a year profession. Hey, okay, so we're going to talk about this, okay? So women in network marketing, it is the perfect place for women to grow and reach the top. It's the absolute perfect opportunity for women to grow and reach the top because there's no limit to the amount of people, man or woman, right? Male or female, who can become leaders, who can build businesses, who can find success. In other professions, this is just not accurate. Women look at, or people tend to look at women as, oh, they can't be the boss. Well, in network marketing, you're absolutely the boss of whatever you want, right? You're absolutely building your businesses because you want it to be built. I just happen to have ridiculous dreams, ridiculous goals, very abnormal standards in which I want my life to be lived. And so because of that, I behave the way I behave. Oh, here's the actual number. So currently in the United States of America, women earn 78.3 cents for every dollar a man makes. Ha! So a woman can have the same background, the same education, same marital status as a man and still be paid less for the exact same job. It's just very different in network marketing where you're basically writing your paycheck based off the work that you make or the work that you do. Okay. So I get told this all the time. Actually, let's address this on, yeah, why not? So these transgender comments I get all the time on my live videos, and I almost take it like a compliment, to be totally honest, because I wouldn't be as passionate about women having success, but also on top of that, transgender women are like baddies. Like, I don't understand. Like, they look so hot. So, I mean, I would understand because, like, look at my bone structure, but this is actually just my Norwegian. So, I don't know what else to say about that. Like, it just is what it is. All right. So, moving along. I promise you, women lead in network marketing better than men do. Okay. Women, they take initiative in network marketing. They drive for the results. They absolutely can multitask better than men can. It's just a fact. And I just find that women, when it comes to network marketing, they are willing to multitask a lot easier, or willing to not multitask, I want to say. They are so much more willing to take some of the risks that are necessary. And people might think of that as like, oh, that's because they're being, whatever. I don't see how you could take anything negative about what I just said. It's just such a positive. It's such a positive. So if you look at this worldwide, 75-80% of women, look, like I said, multitasking skills. And if you think that I can't multitask, I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on Instagram, I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube, and I'm doing a podcast right now. As I look at in your eyes, in every single one, I'm reading the comments at the same time. My brain's just really freaking fast. Okay, I'm multitasking. What can I say? I'm also breathing and speaking at the exact same time. Wowza. Okay. And if you look at this, a lot of women obviously like to stay at home with their children. This is a great way for people to stay at home with their children and make an income. This is a great way for women to supplement their income. This is not something that has to be a full-time income, but it is something where you don't have to leave your home unless you really, really want to, right? And so the business possibilities are truly endless, all right? I also think women are excellent in network marketing because we're good at socializing. We're good at communicating. We're good at talking. We're good at saying, hey, can I hang out with you? Can I tell you about an opportunity? Can I show you something? We are just social people. We're social beings. We like being around people, generally speaking, whether it's one-on-one or maybe in small groups, more than most people do. And so that helps people succeed. Network marketing, it might not look like it, but it's big social calendars also, right? Like when it comes to events, when it comes to trainings, when it comes to in-person stuff, when it comes to like whatever, even group chat, stuff like that, women are just going to be better. And so that's really useful to have in network marketing because you have to talk to people. If you don't want to talk to people, I just don't think you're going to be a good network marketer. All right. Because your success is based off of your network. So if you're not building a network, you're going to have a hard time building, right? Like men are like, I don't know. I don't want to post that TikTok. I don't know. I don't want to post that reel and look silly. I don't want to go live. Okay. Well, women, generally speaking, are kind of like, yeah, okay, I'll make a TikTok. Yeah. Okay. I'll do a reel. Yeah. Okay. I'll do this. I'll do that. I'll do whatever. And they're just quite frankly a bit better at it. So that is what that is, right? So women tend to be better at that for that reason. The next thing I'll say is that women, I feel like, are nurturers. Do you guys agree with that? If you agree with that, put a yes in the comments. Women are nurturers. Okay. So we want to see people win. And that is why we are successful in network marketing. Because in network marketing, this is a Zig Ziglar quote, and in general in life, you cannot get well, I'll say it the way he says it. You will get everything you want in life if you help enough people get what they want. Make sense? But yes, you will get everything you want in life if you help enough people get what they want in life. And men who are not as good, anywhere near as good at creating relationships as women are, very generally speaking, okay, whatever, they are going to have a more difficult time saying, I care about the person who just wants to make $100 a month. I care about the person who wants to make $300 a month. I care about the person who wants to make $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month. A lot of the men are going, oh, I want to get the people who want to make six figures, 90 days to six figures, 6 months, six figures, whatever it is. And there's a place for all of that. I'm a competitor. I recruit people all the time who are like, screw this. I want to make six figures. I want to make seven figures. I'm like, let's go. I'll mentor you. But the women are the ones who are like, let's go. I want to know you. I want to care about you. Tell me about your babies. Tell me about your partners. Tell me about your hobbies. Tell me about all this stuff. And all of that stuff is really the foundation of building a business when it comes to network marketing, because it's important that you know people, right? We have an event here in Dallas, Texas this weekend. People are starting to fly in. I'm really excited about it. And finally, after 2 years of the COVID craziness, we have people that I get to finally meet. I get to hug on, I get to love on, I get to see. Like, this is really important. It doesn't matter as much to the men. The men want the raw skills. The women want to nurture the organizations. So I don't know if there's like scientific evidence or whatever that women have built-in natural tendencies for nurturing, but I will tell you, I see it all the time, and it's very useful in business, and specifically very useful in network marketing. Okay. Yes, here in Dallas, we're super excited. So it's more welcoming, right? That's excellent for network marketing. You've got this friendliness, this ease, this welcome to the culture, this welcome to the team, the swag, the stuff that men probably just don't think about at the same way, right? Like, they just don't think about it the same way. And so it's very beneficial in network marketing. It's an excellent skill set to have. And so I think that that's why I wanted to mention that today on the day for International Women's Day. I will also say, women in general don't have the intimidating approach. Like, I've been told before, make the list. I won't do it. I've been told before to, tell people they've got to have ridiculous goals. I won't do it. I meet people where they are. And I think that's one of the reasons why the success I've had is so prevalent. I will start with recruiting, but if the recruiting is not for you, if the business is not for you, I have no problem meeting you where you are when it comes to being a customer. I want to build that relationship. I'm in it for the long haul. I've recruited some really big builders who had no interest at first in building the business with me. And then going from there, they go, you know what? No, now I do want to build the business because I know you, I like you, I trust you. A lot of times I see the masculine approach where it's like, get in now. You've got to get your spot. I don't recruit like that, right? Like, there's always going to be an opportunity. I'm in the company. It's just, I don't need to shove you around and tell you better get in now or you're going to miss the opportunity. You're not going to miss the opportunity. So I'm not going to tell you you're going to miss the opportunity, right? It's just a very masculine approach compared to a very feminine approach, right? And so maybe it takes a little bit longer, but if you haven't noticed, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in network marketing for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere, okay? And so yes, maybe it takes longer, but yes, I'm 11 years in and nobody can deny my success at this point. So we are just better at building the trust, building the relationship, building the rapport, and then bringing up the opportunity. It's just, I think it's more natural that way. And no, it maybe isn't that fast, but I've only built fast as well. So I think you can do it with a fast approach as well. I think you can actually hit it both ways. And then I will also say, it just kind of goes into the why of network marketing. It fits women. Okay. You might have started network marketing because you knew you were going to have a baby. And so you wanted to be able to make supplemental income. And then maybe you realized you don't want to go back to work because you love being home with your kid. I don't know. Well, now you have the opportunity to do that. And you really only have the opportunity to do that when it comes to entrepreneurship. And I happen to think that network marketing is the best way when it comes to entrepreneurship. And I am an entrepreneur around the clock, right? I have so many different streams of income, but network marketing as a whole is the one that I just see so many women and so many from normal walks of life that are succeeding and that are winning. I think it's incredible as a supplemental income. You don't have to do network marketing as a full-time income at all. I think it is a great way for women to have autonomy in the household and have an ability to feel like they are contributing, even if they are the homemaker, which in and of itself is also a full-time job. Okay, so think about that. I will also say that I've seen this so many times where, because of that wage gap that I started this training with, if you think about it, is a really fast way for women to get burned out, because you know you can be at home and you know you can make 6 figures a year. You know you can do it from your phone. You know you can do it from your computer. You know you can do it at home with your kids if you have them, or if you don't have kids, I don't have kids, being in your apartment, right? In your apartment, making money from your phone or wherever, okay? And so that is super, super powerful, and it makes it where so many women can see that this is an opportunity for anybody, right? For them. And so I love this because it also has, last thing I'll say, is the flexibility. Okay. The flexibility of working when you want to work, where you can travel if you want to travel, all the things that are really, really important for women. Like for me, I'm very excited because I have so much stuff coming up this week. Like, not this week, excuse me, this year. In the next couple of months, I've got bachelorette parties, I've got weddings coming up, I've got all kinds of travel, I've got so many different things going on. And I've never had to ask somebody if I have to take off. I've never had to ask somebody for permission to live my life. I've never had to ask somebody who is in any position. I'm a woman and I'm a boss and I get to do that. And I just am so grateful and so thankful for the network marketing profession. I cannot say enough about it. I cannot say enough good things about it. I cannot. I could scream, right? I could literally scream at the top of my lungs for what this has done for me as a woman and as somebody who was paid less than a man in the exact same job and experienced personally the wage gap, being able to say, I want to write my check. I want to make this much money. I'm going to work this hard. I'm going to put in this many hours. I'm going to drive to this many goals, and I'm not going to stop until it's over. It has completely changed my life, and the ripple effect of me saying yes as a woman to a profession that has changed my life and is driven by 75%. 75% of this profession, again, is women. It just makes me so proud to do what I do. I love that it's a low cost of entry. I love that I've seen people in very terrible partnerships, very terrible, very, 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 very terrible marriages be able to get out. I think is so powerful. And I think if more women would step into their power, we would have even more millionaire women in the network marketing space, because we are told constantly we are not equal to men. And as soon as you start to understand you are equal to men, which is all feminism, feminism, I can't even say the word. All feminism is, FYI, is just saying you're equal to men. That's all it means. It's not anything weird. I'm not over here burning bras or anything psychotic like that. Okay. You will start to step into your power. And so my call to action for all of you is just step into your flipping power. It doesn't matter what your gender is. It doesn't matter what your race is. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what language you speak. It doesn't matter what religion you are. Make a decision that you also want to be a multiple seven-figure earner. I made that decision. I ran after that decision. And now I get to be the woman who is the face of network marketing, who says, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. There is no limit to where we can go. There is no limit to what we can do. There is no amount of businesses we can own. There is no amount of businesses we can run. We are the CEOs of our life. And this profession has given me that gift. And that is why I speak about it so passionately. It's why I will continue to speak about it so passionately. It's why I will let all of you guys know. I know it pisses people off when I mention money, or you see my supercars, or you see the penthouses, or you see the trips, or you see the private jets, or you see whatever. It probably does bother you, but it only bothers you because you're not stepping into your potential. And I will continue to be loud about it. And if it does bother you and you're a man, it bothers you because you're not as successful as me, and you know I'm a successful woman. And on that note, happy International Women's Day. My name is Jessie Lee. You can call me Boss Lee, and you can hate me, you can mock me, you can block me, you can talk about me, you can make videos about me, but one thing you cannot do is you can't stop me. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for being who you are. And I hope you're out there stepping into your power this evening on International Women's Day. Ciao.